Do you mind if I walked over and I kissed your face in front of all of your friends? Would you mind if I got drunk and said I want to take you home to bed? Oh, would you change your mind? I'm weak in the knees for you, but I'll stand if you want me to. My legs are strong and I'll move on, honey, I'm weak in the knees. It's over before it began. I'm a witness to love. Why don't you understand? I won't give up my heart. I won't sell my soul. Don't you know it was you? You could have had it all. I'm weak in the knees for you, but I'll stand if you want me to. Oh, my legs are strong. I'll move on, honey, I'm weak. Oh, honey, I'm weak. Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'm just actually working on a new record, and this is one of the new songs that's going to be on it. It's called Blown Like the Wind at Night. I hope you like it. It goes like this. Let's get drunk and let's pretend we are not slaves to anything or anyone who tells us how to be. We're simply witness to the war, participating on the living room floor and eating up our television dreams. I hope to God you haven't seen the last part of the best of me, or tell me this is gonna be alright. Blown like the wind at night, but I ain't
Serena Ryder, she'll be back. Beginnings are always the hardest. A writer beginning a story is like a butterfly in a garden, sometimes starting with a rush, flitting from leaf to leaf, barely landing here before he flutters there. Other times, frozen, a pen hovering over the page without one single idea. The little butterfly of the mind overwhelmed by the confusion of possibility. Until, unbidden, the warm wind of inspiration begins to blow and the little wings begin to pump so faintly you don't notice at first. And then you catch the movement out of the corner of your eye. You see something moving that you thought was a plant. But then you make out the orange-black beauty of wing as clear as day. And even though they're moving ever so slowly and slightly, even though the butterfly's still on the stalk, you know that at any moment he's going to lift off and the story will begin. This story began the Saturday morning Dave's shoelace broke. Began like this. Dave and Morley were on their way to the market. The idea was to go early and get back before Sam woke up. The idea was fresh blueberry pancakes for breakfast. They were running late, of course. Morley at least 3 steps ahead of Dave. And he could feel her frustration beginning to simmer. He was hurrying to catch up. He was trying to make it to the door before the simmer became a boil. He thought he was ready, but of course he wasn't close to ready. He had to run upstairs for his wallet, and then after he'd done that, he couldn't find the car keys anywhere. He looked at Morley and grinned painfully. He said, I'm sure I left them here. He was pointing at the basket by the back door. Of course, he hadn't left them in the basket by the back door. Anyone could see that. And if you knew him, you could tell by the way he said, I'm sure I left them here.